Hey guys, welcome to my next video. Today we're going to be reviewing the Brighton's first season in the Premier League. They finished 15th, which for a team that was supposed to finish bottom 3 is really good. They survived just really well. Certainly to confirm it with a win against Man United kind of topped it off. But today we're going to be looking at how each of their players performed in the Premier League. And then we will be looking at their transfer targets. And the main focus is forward, really, this year. But anyway, the first player we're going to be looking at is Matt Ryan, who had done really well from this year. Really well. His performances have kind of kept him in some games. And he's, as some pundits are saying, he could have been their signing of the season. But the guy we're going to be moving on to next kind of won that by a lot. And that guy's Pascal Gross, who got 7 goals and 8 assists, and who actually got the goal which kept them in the Premier League, which confirmed their safety, which was a big bonus for him. Considering he arrived for 14 million, according to this, that is a really good deal. He's already got 15. He's already been involved in 15 goals, so that's less than $1 million a goal that he's been involved in. Next player is another one of their big name signings, and that is Kiedo, who didn't start off that brightly, but kind of got better towards the end, and he got 5 goals and 3 assists. So considering he had a bit of a rocky start, that's quite good, considering his start was very rocky in fact. The next player we're going to be moving to is Lusadia, who got 2 goals and 1 assist in his time towards the end of this year, but he hadn't really played a lot of football, so I think he needs a good pre-season under his belt, and then the actual chance of, challenging Glenn Murray or challenging for another positions out wide. Next we'll be moving on to David Proper, who has got no goals this season. I thought he would at least have 1, but he's got no goals this season, but he's still been a rock in front of their back 4 at times. He's been really good for them. A player who I rate very highly and a team I rate very highly. Next we're going to move on to Anthony Knockaert, who got 3 goals and 1 assist. Considering he was their player of the season last year, to start off with, he did find the jump a very difficult jump, like a lot of players do. But he grew into it towards the end, and he was stunning against Manchester United. Then we're moving on to Lewis Dunk, who the fact he's been linked with a few other Premiership clubs tells you he's had a really good year. And he's got 1 goal and 1 assist this year. But I think he's the own goal specialist. I think it's him who scored like 4 own goals this year in all the big sides. And he will need to improve that next year, obviously, if he doesn't want to take Jamie Carragher's name as the own goal scorer. Next, Shane Duffy, who got no goals this year and no assists. But I still think he's had a quite good year alongside Lewis Dunk. Tim Krul has played very little games. I don't know why they brought him in really. Maybe to back up Ryan, I suppose. Next we'll move on to Dale Stephens, who got 1 goal this year, and he's been another one who started off to find the jump a bit much, but then he really grew into it and got good towards the end. Next we'll move on to Scalotto, who's had a really good year since signing for him. He's been really solid for him. Next we're moving on to their player of the season, or player of the second half of the season by a long way, and that is Glenn Murray, who got 14 goals for himself. That is a lot considering he looked like he was struggling as well at the start of the year. That is a lot. Bong also had quite a good year for him when he was called upon, but he wasn't really called upon that much. Leonardo Ulloa kind of didn't have a lot of chances at Leicester and got 2 goals in his time at Brighton. But I think they should sign him, because giving him another few months and he would have done quite well. Next we'll move on to Sutner, who didn't score this year but was another bargain signing who looked quite good for him. Salter, I don't think he played that much. He sometimes did, but not that much. Tom Head didn't play towards the end of the year really, and got no goals in any of the games this year. Next we move on to Solly March, who got 1 goal and 1 assist this year, and he played 1,842 minutes, so he does need to improve that next year, but he was still quite a solid player this year. Next we move on to Kyle, who had a good end to the season and was quite unlucky to get out of the team when David Proper came back from fitness. Hannemer was another signing who I think mainly sat on the bench for him. And that is basically it. None of the other ones have really done anything this year. Oh, Tilly might be worth mentioning. James Tilly scored 1 goal in the 45 minutes he played this year. So bravo to him. Talking about making the most of your opportunities. Next we're moving on to their transfer targets. And their first one, which the first position they're looking into is centre midfield. And I think if they signed Delaney and Glovin, their depth and their midfield would look so much better. McGinn, I don't really rate, and I think it would take a bit to let him go, but these two I really rate and would pay a lot to sign them. Next we're moving on to strikers. This guy had been linked since they got survival, so he's been linked since last summer. This guy's been linked with West Ham as well. I believe he used to play for RB Leipzig. This guy they made an offer for in January. Andre Gray has kind of struggled to get into the team at Watford currently, although he got into it for the last few games, but kind of got out of the team in the middle of the season and struggled to get back into it. And Donny, I think, was just another one of their targets, potentially. Dembele, now he's one I would definitely sign. Considering now Celtic have Lee Griffiths and the Eduardo guy, was good in the Old Firm the other week, I think Brighton should definitely make a new offer for him. As for left winger, to replace Solly March, I'd assume, that's Servey. He's a really good player. A few Premiership clubs want him, I understand. He would be really good for him. He would cost them like at least 10 million probably, if not quite a bit more. Between 10 and 20 million I'd probably say. But anyway guys, thank you for watching this. The next episode after this will definitely be Burnley. We'll be doing it in alphabetical order. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.